Yo, what up, Card Kingdom viewers on the tubes? We got our very first Kamigawa draft, Neon Dynasty Kamigawa here anyways, on Magic Online, and oh baby, are we ready for a new set? Let's just jump right in, because this is a very, very wordy set. So yeah, we opened the Wandering Emperor, Planeswalker in this format. 4 mana 3/3 flash, and if it's entered the battlefield this turn, you can use its abilities at instant speed, so yeah, really good card. We're going to take that here. I do want to highlight a couple of good cards. I've drafted, today was the first release day on both Arena and MTGO, so I've drafted a couple times now, and I want to just say Patchwork Automaton has been insane. 2 mana 1/1 ward 2, and then whenever you cast an artifact spell, you put a 1/1 counter on it. I won so many games today with this card. It just comes down early, hard to kill because of the ward 2, and then it just grows. I had one go up to like a 10/10, so again, this format is very, very wordy. Everything has a lot of abilities, but yeah, pretty hard to pass the Wandering Emperor here, first pick. Move on to pack number 2, and once again, we have quite a few good cards. Assassin's Ink, very, very good, solid removal spell in black. Behold the Unspeakable. Sagas are back, and the majority of them turn into creatures on their backside, so this one does a lot of good work at buying you time, drawing you cards, and then coming back as a big flying trampler. We have a bunch of shrines. There are a bunch of shrines, one of each color, in the format. The black one's pretty solid, can act as removal. Let's see, this is a pseudo Fires of Yavimaya, if you remember that card. Again, lots of text. I'm not going to be able to go over every single card. I'm just going to highlight the cards that I think are the best. We have an Arrest here, enchant permanent with the old school Arrest ability, and then there's a Twisted Embrace removal spell as well. So a lot of good choices here. I could just take the Arrest to follow up with the Wandering Emperor and maybe get a better idea of what we want to go. Let's just stick with that for now and see what happens. And yeah, we're probably going to just end up taking a second Arrest. Again, not going to go over every single card. There's just too many with too much text. I timed out multiple times earlier today trying to read every single card, since I go into a format not knowing the set. I don't look at previews. I might know a handful of cards, but for the most part, I have no idea what's in the format. So so far, Gloomshrieker has been impressive. Good uncommon 2/1 menace that gives you value from your graveyard. There's also a Kami's Flare, good removal spell with the new keyword modified. So equipment, auras you control, and counters are modifications. So if any of your creatures have those on them, they are considered modified. But yeah, let's go ahead and just take a second Arrest, stick in white. And now we got past the Green Shrine. This one's also very, very good. I think that's the card I'm going to end up taking here. Enchantment and artifact removal is 100% main deckable in the format. I don't know the exact number, but there are a ton of enchantments and a ton of artifacts. So, like, I would be surprised if there's any deck that doesn't have at least, 3, 4, 5 targets minimum. The majority of decks are going to have a ton of hits for this card. But, yeah, I think here we're going to go with the Green Shrine. This one's a 2 mana 1/1 trampler that gets larger every end of turn with 1 mana. There's a bunch of reconfigure cards in this format. These are creatures that can turn into auras, and then you can take them off as well. Sunblade Samurai's good. Channel is back, so lots of... Oh, wow, I didn't even notice a land. That's awesome, too. But, yeah, anyway, let's take the Green Shrine here. Get past a couple of good ones in this pack. Man, these lands are just fantastic. Wow. Another Fade into Antiquity. Ninjutsu's back, of course, for Kamigawa. This one is the bounce a creature ninjutsu, so very, very potent. 1 mana 1/1 flyer with a good tap ability. Another Sunblade Samurai here in the pack as well. What do we want to do? Do we want to just take the Samurai, or do you want to stay open and take the Specialist? I kind of dig taking the Specialist. Like, we can pick up some patrols and whatnot and do some good stuff there. I mean, I guess the safest pick is just going to be the Samurai, though. Never mind. We'll take Samurai. It's on color, after all. Okay. Another good white removal spell versus, again, another Specialist. Those are really my two choices. I guess we'll just stick with white right now. I don't see any reason to dip into anything else. I don't know what this is. March of Burgeoning Life. I know there's a march of each color. Choose target creature with mana value less than X. Search your library for a creature card with the same... Okay, so that one's not very good. What is this? Enters the battlefield, you may turn enchantment. You control its owner's hand if you do gain 3 life. Sky Blessed Samurai is actually pretty good. 4/4 flyer for 7, but it costs 1 less for each enchantment you have. And again, like I already have 4 enchantments. So let's take that over the Moth Rider Patrol here. What did we wheel? Some random garbage. I guess we can take the Fang of Shigeki. If we're going to end up in green, that's fine. We have a Repel the Vile. Exile target enchantment or exile target creature with power 4 or greater. That seems fine, just to stick with the white for now. Don't have a true secondary color yet, so stick with white and yeah, see if we can keep doing some nonsense. Okay, next pick we got an Heir of the Ancient Fang. This is a 3 mana 2/3. Enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it if you control a modified creature. It's not bad. I guess we can do like some green-white counters nonsense. Mech Hanger, no. Suit Up. Combat Trick that makes your creature huge, plus gives you a draw card. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn, draw a card. It's not bad. Let's just take the Virus Beetle here. Okay, wheel the Fade into Antiquity, rather. Woof, this is tough. Another Fade to Antiquity, but maybe we want this now. +2/+1 on a creature, and then you get to draw a card if it has the highest power, plus it gives you the modify ability. Sure. Oh yeah, vehicles are back as well, if you didn't already notice. A lot of good vehicles in the format. But it looks like we might be doing some green-white stuff here. Okay, go pack 2. Let's hope to open another good green or white card. Farewell. What is this? 6 mana sorcery. Choose one or more. Exile all artifacts, exile all creatures, exile all enchantments, exile all graveyards. Okay, I am going to take that. Versatile Wrath seems great. Yeah, let's take a look at what else we're passing here. Pretty solid combat trick here. 2 mana instant +X/+X and untap. Kappa Tech Wrecker. This is a card that completely owned me today in one of my earlier drafts. It's a 2 mana 1/3 Death Touch, and then when it deals combat damage to a player, you can remove the Death Touch counter and eat an artifact or enchantment they control. So that one is pretty spicy. What else do we have here? Oh, the Terrarium is fantastic. 2 mana fixer that also gives you some value later on. But yeah, we'll just, I guess, take the Wrath. What the heck? Double of the same rare, Invoke Despair. This is also another cycle of cards in addition to the marches. There's a quad color card of each color. This one makes an opponent sack a creature, and then they lose 2 life, and you draw a card if they can't. And then they do the same thing for enchantments and planeswalkers. So this card is just huge, huge value. For us, we can take a 4 mana 4/5 land. That's not bad. It's just a big card. I guess that's fine. Ooh, what is this? Weaver of Harmony. Other enchantment creatures you control get +1/+1. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an enchantment source. You may choose new targets. So that copies all of the sagas and whatnot. There's another green shrine here too. But yeah, we already have a few enchantment creatures. Seems like it could be really, really good. A 2/2 Lord with some extra upside. Oh, there's the Kappa Tech Wrecker again as well. I guess we're going to take that here. Passing a 7-tail Mentor. We've seen this type of white card for 4 mana exist before. So it puts a 1/1 counter on a creature or vehicle when it enters, and then when it dies as well. Tales of Master Seshiro. Another one of those saga cards that turn into a creature later on. These type of cards are really, really bad when you're behind because you don't get the creature for a while. But they are pretty powerful, but I think we just take the 2-drop. What is this? Light the Way. Like a bad combat trick. Or we can take the Bearer of Memory. 3 mana, 3/2 that has some late game applications, so that seems fine. Fixing here. There's another Fang, the 1/1 Death Toucher enchantment creature. Ancestral Katana. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks, so then you pay 1 and attach it. I don't think we have too many samurais or warriors. Yeah, a couple maybe, but I think I'll just take the Blossoming Sands here for some fixing. That's a lot of Bearer of Memories going around, but the best card here is probably just the Voltaic Surge. Surprised to see it. What is this, 8th pick or something? So this is just 2 mana to, 2 damage to a creature, and then if you sack an artifact, it's 4 damage instead. So I guess maybe there's a world where I end up splashing that. But yeah, our deck's looking okay for right now. The creature count looks a little bit low, but remember the Emperor can make creatures. Emergence is like a creature. What else? I guess that's it, but I don't even think our creature count is that low. Alright, next pack gives us a Bamboo Archer. That could be a good sideboard card. Careful Cultivation. This is an enchant creature that, well, you can make a Llanowar Elf with it if you want to. I don't think we need to take a second Fade into Antiquity right now. This would probably just be another sideboard card. Same thing with Lucky Offering. I think that would also be a sideboard card, so I think I like taking maybe the Bamboo Archer for the sideboard. Oh, and there's another one too. Oh, but here we can just take the Terrarium. That's going to open up splashing for us a lot easier as well, since we already have a little bit of fixing anyways. Doesn't look like we're going to be running any of these cards. Yeah, so maybe there's a world where I end up splashing Voltaic Surge, especially if we can get some other fixers. Damn, like look how good these lands look. So nice. That one almost looks like a forest, but it's a plains, doesn't it? Yeah, that kind of looks, well, just the color palette kind of looks like a forest, I guess. Yeah, this is only pack 2. Full 3rd pack to give us some more. What's my removal? I mean, we have quite a bit of removal already. I'm not sure we're even going to need this Surge, right? Interventions removal, 2 arrests, Fade into Antiquity, the Emperor's removal, Repel's removal, Farewell's removal, so we'll see. I'm just going to take more lands. They just look awesome. Don't see us running this for any reason, but you never know. Yeah, another Bearer of Memory. Doubt we're going to want 2. And an Ugly Plains. Alright, pack 3. Give us one more good white card. Why not? Let's go 3 for 3 on white cards. Opened. I expect you're going to see some pretty crazy things the first week or 2 of the set, right? Nobody knows what they're doing for the most part. And so that's when you're going to see some like really strange cards go early, go late, yada, yada, yada. March of Reckless Joy. All right, so we opened another one of these March cycle cards. This one is value, but it's not like, I don't think it's worth splashing or whatever. So Acquisition Octopus. That's a good card. It's got the reconfigure ability too, so you can attach it to something else. We have a Selfless Samurai. That's okay. That's not really what we want in our deck. Story Weave. That's a pretty good combat trick. Plus, you can level up your sagas, turn them into creatures immediately, though we don't really have any of those. I guess for us, we might just be taking this 1 mana 1/1 that draws a card. Sorry, 2 mana 1/1 that draws a card. 1 mana 1/1 would be insane. It's either that or Coiling Stalker, which is whatever. We'll just take the dog here. Not the best first pick, but... Okay, now we have the White Shrine. What does this one do? 1/3 Vigilance at the beginning of your end step. You may pay 1 if you do create a 1/1. Okay, yeah, that's great. I mean, we already have one of the green shrines. We passed another one, but the more shrines, the better. And this one does some good go wide strategies. Light Paws, Emperor's Voice. If you cast, whenever an aura enters the battlefield in your control, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura card with mana value less than or equal to that aura and with a different name. Put it on the battlefield attached to Light Paws. All right, so we do have quite a few auras, but the only one we would want to equip is the Historian's Wisdom, which means I guess this counts. We could go Wisdom into it. That doesn't seem good enough. We have like Intervention here. This trick is pretty expensive. Another dog. This doesn't look more than just like a 2 mana 2/2 in our deck. Kind of want to just take another dog. I think that's what we're going to do here. Naomi, Pillar of Order. 5 mana 4/4. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, if you control an artifact and enchantment, create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. I don't have that many artifacts. I have a lot of enchantments, though. So I don't know if that's going to be worth splashing for. The Fall of Lord Khanda. It's a removal spell, but it doesn't do much beyond that. Might just be taking the Ninja's Kunai here. This is another one that's been pretty good. 1 mana to cast, 1 mana to equip, and then 1 mana to deal 3 damage to any target, so players included. Let's do that. Iganjo Exemplar. Oh, no, we're going to take the Tawashi Guidebot here. 4 mana 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, and then you can tap it and draw a card. And that ability is reduced for each modified creature you control. So remember, that's creatures that are equipped with equipment, auras, or counters. So seems okay. All right, and that Seven-Tail Mentor goes right on line with the Guidebot we just took, I guess. I'm probably going to end up cutting this. Well, no, not the Repel. That's good, too. What am I cutting? I guess the Terrarium, if we're just 2 color, makes the most sense to cut. 17 lands like that seems fine. I have no idea if this deck is good. It looks fine to me, but this could be a really bad deck and I wouldn't know. Seems okay. I wonder if we have too much removal almost. Azusa's Many Journeys. You may play an additional land, you gain 3 life, and this flips into a 3/3 that the ability is pretty irrelevant. We have another Arrest. That's a late one. Maybe Arrest can replace the Repel. That seems fine. All right. 3 Arrests. Like I said, the enchantment and artifact removal in this format is super main deckable. I probably should have gotten another Fade to Antiquity. We saw a ton of them, but I only ended up taking 1. So that might have been a mistake on my drafting. I can't tell if this deck is good or not. Can you imagine playing Weaver of Harmony into Spirited Companion and drawing 2 cards? Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a Mothrider Patrol. Forgot about that. Is this good in our deck, though? This is best when you have a lot of ways to like give it counters or if it's enabling ninjutsu. So I don't actually know if that's gonna fit, but we'll see. There's that story weave rather. Yeah, we didn't get any sagas to make this great, so it's just kind of like an okay combat trick. Guess we can just take this 2-drop instead. I don't know if I'm supposed to be playing this Historian's Wisdom. It doesn't seem that good in my deck. Okay, there's a second fade into our sideboard. Oh, wait. 5-mana 3/2. Enters battle. You may search your library for an Aura or Shrine. Oh, that's actually a lot of value in our deck. I should probably be playing that too, I think. Yeah, because we actually have a lot of those. This also looks like the bad combat trick. I think. Yeah, I mean. Maybe cut the wisdom then. Aura or Shrine. Yeah, I mean, we have so many Auras and we actually have 2 Shrines. So this can tutor for, I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards? That's pretty nice. I think we want to run this second air now, too. I need to cut 2 cards again. I guess Bearer into Memory is not the best. I don't think we're running that. Take the pretty land. Oh, wait. No, this works well with our... No, that's the 1/1 counter creature. Play that. All right. I mean, I need to find 2 cuts, but... looks solid enough. I guess maybe this Coiling Stalker is filler after all. Might be my worst 2-drop, even though it does have the counter ability. This is like a creature. That's like a creature. I guess I don't need this Fang. I don't know why I'm running it. There are some ways to like punch creatures in the format, but we don't have any, so this is probably not even that good. Go like that. Get our Blossoming Sands. Looks like a pretty even split. We could go 9-7 or something in favor of white. That seems okay. All right. There is my first Magic Online draft of this format. Little Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Let's go to round 1. Okay, here we are for round 1 of this Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft. On the draw with a pretty good looking hand. Uh-oh. Our opponent is probably going to be on the ninjutsu deck, it looks like, if they're running the 1-mana 1/1 flyer. That's a little bit terrifying, especially since I'm on the draw. Hopefully they don't come out of the gates too quickly. Into a Papercraft Decoy. 2/1 when it leaves, you draw a card. All right, that's fine. Let's get our Kappa Tech Wrecker online. Like I said, this card's super annoying. Especially if you can rebuy it back somehow with like ninjutsu of your own. Oh man, that's hard to differentiate them, having 2 lands. It's like stacked on each other. Alright, do you have a ninja? Yes, they do. Which one is it? It's the specialist to bounce my Kappa. Alright. Well, this is not great. I mean, we're going to replay this out, and then they can just play their 1/1 flyer to tap it, but hopefully we can stabilize with the Wandering Emperor getting online. Assuming they don't do something worse here. Futurist Operative. Okay. I guess if I want to play maybe a little bit slower then, eh? What's the game plan here? So this is a 3/4 that when it's tapped, it's a 1/1 that can't be blocked, and then they can untap it to deal extra damage. That doesn't untap a creature, does it? No. Alright, so I guess what we're going to do is attack for 1. And kill their decoy. Get that off the battlefield. And then I'm going to go Spirited Companion into probably cycle the Samurai unless I draw something better to do. Okay, that's fine. So now we can shoot something else for 3. Yep, there's the tapper. That's okay. As long as they don't have another ninjutsu card in their hand. Because if they have another ninjutsu, they can bounce the specialist and get some nonsense going on. Alright, good. They're just untapping their operative. That's good for us. So let's see. Two cards left. Alright, well, let's go find land and then play our 3-drop, I guess. And then next turn we can use our Kunai plus Emperor ability. They might just hit me for 4 here and untap their operative again. They need to wait, yeah, till post blocks if they're going to do that. I hope they don't have another ninjutsu. That would suck. Maybe they do. Nope, they're just untapping. Okay, that's fine. So it's currently 5 mana. So yeah, we'll just pass here. Hold up our abilities. The sad thing is I can't really get them with the operative, you know? Because they have 6 mana, so they could untap it twice in response. But maybe that's my play. Maybe we just let them attack here. See if they untap the operative. So I'm going to pass priority. If they activate, yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to shoot it in response, and then they're going to re-untap it in response. Oh, they didn't. Oh, they messed up. Oh, even better. Okay. Wow, that was good for us. I guess we will exile their flyer then as well, just to get the ninjutsu enabler offline. Sweet. That worked out. Attack for 4 first strike. Then play out our big 4/4 flyer. All right. Good shape. Yep, okay, that worked out. Looks like they might have been flooding out a little bit, but... So the thing that would have happened if they had correctly untapped their creature a second time in response to me using the equipment is that I would then flash in the Emperor and then exile it again, but they would have been left with their 1/1 flyer. We might want to bring this in versus the Ninja deck. And what does this do again? Power 4 or greater, probably not that. Yeah, let's bring in the, what's this called? Bamboo Grove Archer. Cut what? What does this one do? No, that's the fine. Actually, it's probably okay to cut the Bearer of Memory. Seems okay. Go to game 2. Nice OP. This is, yes, a keep. We have a removal spell for 2 mana. We have the Samurai to cycle to find another plains. And if we draw 1 green source, we are in really good shape. I only have 8 green sources in the deck, but we're on the draw, so I think I can go ahead and keep it. Okay, another removal spell. So yeah, 2 castable removal spells here. 1/2 flyer, that gets +2/+2 if you pump. That's pretty good. Good enabler and just a good solid late game pumper for yourself later on. We're going to go ahead and just intervention. And you have to do this before declare blockers. Otherwise, they do get the chance to ninjutsu you in response. I guess since we've drawn... What is this? Target player discards 2 cards. Oh, darn it. Well, in that case... let's discard the air and the land. And if I miss a land next turn, I can just cycle the Samurai or whatever. But we don't even need to do that yet. Because cycling the Samurai and getting a 4th white source doesn't actually accomplish anything except for playing the Mentor, which I don't think is the biggest. There's a forest. All right. Yeah. So let's play our shrine, the Go Shintai of Boundless Vigor. And pay 1 to give it a counter. So the thing about the shrines is that they only... Uh-oh, it looks like our opponent F6 their turn. The shrines, they can only go on other shrines. Some people are getting that wrong a lot, but... I think we're just going to keep growing that shrine and develop out our other creature. Oh, this is a lot of mana. 5/5, okay. So let's arrest that. Attack for 5, and then pay the 1 and make our shrine a 4/4. Like I said, this 2-mana shrine is just so good. You play it early, and anytime you have 1 excess mana, you just get to keep growing it and growing it and growing it. It's like that automaton I pointed out at the beginning of the draft, the artifact one. Just a 2-mana threat that you need to deal with eventually, you know? Armguard Familiar, okay. Let's go ahead and enchant our plains, make it a 4/5. And we're not going to attack with the shrine this turn, because they could just double block it. And since we have the land, we get to still make it a 5/5 end of turn here. Ooh, currently, if I exile all artifacts with this, it just eats their creatures. Oh, wow, yeah. If we can draw land, darn, that would have been brutal for them. I mean, I guess I just attack with everything here. Okay, let's kill that. They go to 1. We got to put another 1/1 counter on something. And we'll go ahead and play our steward and go grab another arrest. Okay. That went pretty well for us, it felt like. I do like these lands. Man, they're so pretty. 5-mana 3/2 tutors a removal spell. Yeah, I definitely think that's good enough. What can you do here, friend? Oh, maybe nothing. GG's. All right, nice little 1-0 start here. Let's see if we can do that 2 more times. Here we are for round 2 of this Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft. Won the die roll. We're going to be on the play. No green sources, huh? Yeah, that hand looks pretty bad. And even if it draws a green source, it's not that good. All right, let's go down to 6. Try to find a better looking 6. Also not great, but I guess I'm going to keep this one. And we're going to pitch the 7 drop since we don't have any other enchantments in our hand currently. Not a great hand, though. Maybe we can draw our shrine next turn. That'd be kind of nice. They have the Modern Age. All right, so this Saga draws a card, then discards a card the first 2 times, then it turns into a 2/3 flyer. Not bad. Futurist Operative discarded. Sure. All right, come on. Let's find something to do here. That is really, really bad. I have so many 2-drops in this deck, too. Yikes. You know, I wonder if I could go 16 lands, because our curve is actually kind of low, and we have, like, the double dog to sideboard, or to draw cards. I could probably go 16 lands with Terrarium, honestly. 3/2, whenever 1 or more ninja or rogue creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Wow, we have drawn 3 lands in a row. And that's probably going to be the game over for us. Oh, nothing? Did they discard an island and now they're going to miss their 4th land drop? That would be surprising, but okay. Well, maybe we can do something. Let's go find our shrine here. Let's go find our white shrine, I think. Or I could get the 4/5. That might also not be terrible. The shrine goes wide, though. I think I like doing that. High upside if we can find another shrine after. I am a little bit concerned about this. They attack, they ninjutsu in something, they get to make a treasure, and they rebuy their Saga. I don't think I was supposed to arrest that turn, though, but I'm expecting that's what's going to happen here. Yeah, absolutely. This looks like the bounce a creature one. So they're going to bounce this, I guess. Doesn't make sense to bounce my steward. Although they could think that I don't have another target, but yeah, that's what they ended up bouncing. Yeah, they get to make their treasure as well. Boo. All right, shrine it up. Start going for the value wide plays. So they have 7 spells in their hand. One of them's the Saga. Oh. Not going to be the easiest game to win. Okay, they just replay out their Saga again. Then what, OP? Then what? Alright, they are indeed playing black. This Prowler's a good one. When it enters the battlefield, target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. Okay, they're going to use their treasure, so maybe a black spell. Target opponent exiles an enchantment. Boo! So, there goes our shrine. That is unfortunate. Do we want to trade here? Oh, we definitely want to trade there. I guess if I... Do I want to chump with my 1/1 so they don't get a treasure? No, I don't think that's worth. Just let them have their treasure, I guess. Yikes. Go ahead and pump up our token, swing in for 2. I kept a 3-lander, right? So I've drawn 5 lands. Oh, no, I kept a 4-lander, didn't I? Because I mulliganed to 6. I kept a 4-lander with 2 spells. That sounds right. Wait. Was it right? No. Because we tutored for this. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point is, we're in a bad spot. They discarded a virus, a beetle. Okay. All right. So can't block, gets -1/-1. At the beginning of my upkeep, I lose a life. I'm not gonna block here then, and I want to see what they like. There's only one ninjutsu creature I think that survives intervention, but it looks like they didn't have it. Okay, 4 cards in their hand still, so this is some trickiness going on. Oh, that's not terrible. 3 mana, 3/4. I mean, better than nothing here. So our spirit is indeed modified. There's a bunch of counterspell cards in the format. Could certainly have one of those. Tamio's Completion. All right, so that's the tap down. Doesn't untap and it loses all abilities. Okay, that turns into a 4 or a 2/3 flyer now. Three cards left in their hand. Uh-oh, this looks big. 6 mana. 7 mana. Oh my lord, it's huge. Trample, haste, crew 2. I'm taking 9 damage this turn. Well, that ain't good. Yeah, I actually have to take the 9. I can't use intervention here because I have to save the intervention for the flyer since I have to arrest this, but that means the ping of the mentor is really bad for us. Oh, okay. That is a good draw. That could be our saving grace here. Should I just be doing that main phase maybe? Because I now run into a counter since I don't. Well, whatever. We'll see what they have. All right. And again, to play around ninjutsu, I need to do this before they can go to blockers. Can we hold? All right, back to 5. 2 cards left in their hand. Go, the Wandering Emperor. So I guess we're probably going to put the counter from the Wandering Emperor on the Mentor and leave our 2/2 back. Soul Transfer. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Oh, well, okay. I guess that gets rid of that. Anchor to Reality. Sacking their 7 mana and getting a 6/6. Wait, what the heck? Is this card playable? I feel like this is not that good, but... And do they get to scry? Is that right? 1 on top, 1 on bottom. That's not good. You know what's even worse than that, though? Drawing another land. So it looks like we're definitely going to want the second Fade into Antiquity versus this opponent. And... we've only seen 1 flyer from them, so maybe we don't need the Bamboo Grove Archer. Okay, that is another flyer, I guess. So they can tap both to crew that. I can block and then Intervention. Then I would go to 3 on upkeep. Yeah, looking pretty bleak here. All right. So we want to let damage resolve first in case they have like a random bounce or removal spell for my token. And then still need to top deck something. Does that do it? I guess it keeps me alive. Doesn't matter if we make this a 3/2 or not, still just trades with their 2/2, so we might as well pump up our Mentor and attack for 2. I think they should probably attack here, right? Because they're letting me potentially draw a card. I mean, I might just be dead to the ninjutsu, but... You got it? That looks like they got it. 2 mana. Covert Technician. All right, and that's good enough, because remember, we're going to take 2 from that and then 1 from the Clawing Torment on our upkeep. That was a bit of a flood out, though. All right, yeah, let's cut a land and run the terrarium, and then we want to bring in the second. Where is it? Oh wait, I could have swore I had a second Fade into Antiquity. Oh, but I guess I no, we found another playable to get instead of it, didn't we? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Guess the Grove Archer comes in. What are we cutting then? Maybe just the Mentor? Something like that looks okay. Go to game 2. Okay, here's game 2 of the second round of this Kamigawa draft. We'll be on the play this time, and our hand looks decent. Turn 1 Kunai. Turn 2 Tech Wrecker, and we might even have a turn 3 3/4 since the Tech Wrecker has the ninjutsu or the counter on it. Would be kind of nice. All right. Well, since we didn't draw land, we're going to lead with Companion here. Nice. There we go. That'd be really good if we could ninjutsu in our Tech Wrecker off of the Companion. They played a 2/1, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and attack in for 1. I don't think they're blocking. And if they do, that's completely fine by me. So now I get to do the ninjutsu. Hit them for 1. Exile their 2/1. Good value. And then we can equip it with the kunai. All right. That's what I'm talking about. But I don't get a counter on my Heir of the Ancient Fang anymore. Oh, yes, we do. No, because the kunai also is equipment. Never mind. I lied. This is perfect. The Mech Hanger. Searchlight Companion. Yeah, that's annoying. Let's run out the Heir first. And then, do we want to shoot that? I think we do want to shoot the 1/1 flyer. It's not great, but denies them some ninjutsu. I don't want to take the chance and let them have it untapped. I don't think I would make that play if we didn't also have the Arrest already in our hand, though. As they play the Moonfolk Puzzle Knot. Okay. So let's just play the dog first, and I think I'm going to arrest the Puzzle Maker. It can't crew either, so we don't have to worry about it tapping and crewing. This is maybe a slightly greedy attack. I could leave back the 1/3, but because if they attack with a Spirit Token, I kind of have to block with my Companion. Otherwise, I let them get this stupid sexy ninjutsu online. I mean, they might just play their 4-drop and bounce their Puzzle Maker back to their hand by itself, you know? Making me discard a card. You got it. Yep, not taking any chances. Satoru Umezawa. 2/4 for 3. Whenever you activate a ninjutsu ability, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library, and each creature card in your hand. Oh, jeez. Well, that's kind of scary. I guess we'll go wide. Pass. All right, I'm okay with that. Ooh, that's a good draw. Let's get our Tawashi Guidebot online. What makes the most sense to put this on? I guess this. So the only problem with this is that now I only have one creature that's been modified, so it's a little bit awkward. I have to still pay quite a bit for this, but I think that's okay. Completion, all right. Sure. Well, we still got to sit back and do our thing, I guess. Operation Go Wide. So remember, the modified creatures only count auras you control, so this wouldn't like double up and count as 2. What's their plan here? Crawling Torment. All right, so they killed my card draw card. Sure. And then they played... Ah, shoot, the operative. Well, hopefully they don't have another ninjutsu card in their hand, or we can hopefully draw something to get around that. All right, let's play the Bearer of Memory out. And hopefully we can start activating that ability at least. It's ability we can copy with the Weaver of Harmony too if we can get to that point, but I'm guessing they're going to ninjutsu me and get some value. Oh, right, every creature they have has ninjutsu. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Yikes. Damn, they're going to start going off with too much value. Oh, you know what? I could be copying this Shrine trigger with the Weaver of Harmony too. I mean, these aren't enchantments, so I just get an extra 1/1, but that is something I could be doing. All right, so they're going to replay their 3/4. Yeah, and a rest here would be fantastic. Well, if I wait on the companion, I can draw 2 with it. I guess maybe we want to do that. Let's sandbag the companion so we can copy the ability with the Weaver of Harmony. And I do think we want to attack for 4 here, because either, if they want to trade, it's either trading with the Operative or Umezawa. Okay. Oh, wait, no. It costs a green to copy, never mind. For some reason, I thought I could just pay an extra 1. So I think we did sequence this correctly. Yep, all right. Can't block it. More ninjutsu. What do they got this time? 4 mana. What is it? Oh, the 5/5, I think it is. Okay, well that means they don't get to replay their stupid operative this turn. They do get to anticipate again, but I can get rid of this. That doesn't matter. We can almost just swarm them out here. Let's go ahead and companion and draw 2. Too many white sources here. Yikes. So we don't want to trade that for their covert technician, so we'll just pass here, make another token. Guess it's nice to have a reset button, though, at the ready. Boo, soul transfer. All right, they killed my shrine. And they get to replay their 3/4 unblockable doo-doo. Oh, they're going to anchor into reality again. All right, so they're going to go get their fat vehicle. Sure. So we have a pretty good turn. We get to farewell on artifacts. And that doesn't kill any of my... Oh, artifacts... No, not enchantments. That'd be crazy. Yeah, so take 7 here, I think is right. And we kill all artifacts. Might as well exile graveyards, I guess, as well. It doesn't kill any of my creatures, and we kill their Technician, their Colossus, and their Beetle. Nice. Block here, they take 2, 4, 9, 10. Oh, I put them to 1 if I were all attack? 2, 4, 9, 10? Bro. Alright, I mean, I do think it's correct to hit them for at least 4 then. Because they don't really have any good attacks. I mean, I can just chump, so... Oh, I guess I should have played this land out. So I could use intervention plus their bearer, or yeah, intervention plus my bearer ability. If I drew a land next turn, that is to say. So they have the 3/4 unblockable card in their hand and 2 unknowns. Virus Beetle. Oh, well, I guess I get rewarded for not playing out another land, huh? Ah, okay, so they played the Searchlight Companion out instead. Sure. So does this win now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. Can give this trample, but they would block here. I could double the counters. Don't think this is quite lethal. Yeah, let's just fade to Antiquity their flyer. And we'll pass. I don't think we're in a huge rush here. This game's gone quite a while. Looking at the opponent's time, they have less than 5 minutes left. They have used 20 minutes of their clock, and it feels like we're probably going to get a game 3 here, so they probably need to pick up their pace if they want to finish this. All right, can I win this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we could win this turn if I attacked with everything, put a counter on this, and interventioned the 5/5 that blocks it. But that's a little bit risky, since we can just sit back here. No rush. Because we can just intervention that, right? All right, that's fine. So let them pay the mana to... Oh, they didn't even pay the mana to untap. Wait, what? I'm confused. Well, now we don't even need to use the intervention. We can just double trigger on something. Oh, what do they have here? They actually have a spell? No, they're just drawing and discarding a card. All right, they conceded. Strange game. They only have 3.5 minutes to finish the last game, so they're going to need to play a little bit faster. Did we gain any new information that we would want to sideboard anything in for the next game? The 1/1 Death Toucher doesn't seem like 100% awful. The Patrol doesn't seem 100% awful. I think I'm going to bring in the Patrol over the Harmonious Emergence, especially since we know they have the bounce creature too. Alrighty, game 3 of this second round. We are on the draw with a nice looking hand. Turn 2 dog, draw a card. Turn 3 if we need to arrest something. Turn 4 maybe the shrine. Did they just pass their first turn? Did they keep a 0-lander? No, I doubt that's the case. I think they probably just accidentally skipped through their first turn. People have done that twice versus me now in this draft. That is a lot of removal. So yeah, probably just going to arrest anything that they cast here, if they had anything. If not, then we don't even have to worry about it. Okay, looking good. First play is the Puzzle Maker. I think that's probably something we want to arrest so they don't get free scries. Another Puzzle Maker. Okay. Do I want to arrest the other one? And they killed my flyer, sure. I mean, I don't really want to let them ninjutsu, so I think the answer is actually yes. Just keep arresting these things. Like, I have another arrest in my hand, right? Because I have 3 in the deck, and the steward can go grab the last one. Okay. They just drew the specialist, so they're going to bounce their own creature. That's fine. Well, I mean, we might want to set up for a scenario where we Wrath then. But I'll go ahead and Shrine here and grab another Aura. I mean, I have double Shrine, but no, I think we want to play it safe. And I'm going to hold the Forest because they have, what was it, 2 of those Ravenous Rats cards. I'll trade here for sure. Ain't letting you ninjutsu. What was that? Short circuit. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to play the Shrine and pass, not attacking for 1, because if they kill the Shrine after I attack, then we wouldn't have a blocker, because I wouldn't get this trigger. So they have the 1/4 flyer and 2 unknown cards in their hand. There's the flyer. Yeah, and I'm just going to go ahead and arrest that again. Oh, I don't even need to arrest anymore. No, I'm still going to arrest. And then just say go. Make another token. Tokens were really good last game. So if this just sits on the battlefield for a little while, you know, we're going to make a bunch of spirits go wide. But at the current pace of things, they have less than a minute to win the game. So 3/2 lifelink with ninjutsu. Yep, it's not good enough. That's a good one. All right, so we can go Kappa Tech Wrecker here into Heir of the Ancient Fang, which will get a 1/1 counter. All right, and they just concede. Good enough. I don't think we were going to lose this game, but they were definitely just timing out. So 2-0 start now. Let's see if we can win the third and trophy, our first Magic Online Kamigawa draft. And here we are at the third and final round of this Kamigawa draft with, oh my gosh, how do we do this? We have 7 forests in our deck. Yeah, we're going to go down to 6 on that one. All right, decent looking 6er here. What am I pitching? Harmonious Emergence, I guess, over... Yeah, we already have a good 4-drop. I will go ahead and run out the Ninja's Kunai right now. Our best draw is probably the dog. Oh, shoot. Am I running 17 lands in this base mode? I don't remember. They have the Moth Rider Patrol turn 1. Sadly, we did not draw the dog. Or any 2-drop for that matter. Blue-white. Well, they might have some ninjas. The Reality Chip. 2 mana 0/4. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. As long as it's attached to a creature, you may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. All right. Well, so if they go land equip next turn, they don't get to do anything with it, so there's no point fading right now. We can wait a turn. I hope they equip right now. Oh, they have a ninja. All right, what you got? The card draw one, was that it? It was, all right. And they can replay out their Moth this turn too. Sure. That's not a bad draw. So how do we want to play this? I think I'm just going to pass this turn and hold up the Emperor. Now this is kind of awkward because they know I don't have the... or rather, I'm not equipping the kunai, so this is definitely fishy, but what we can do here is if they attack with the Moon Circuit Hacker, we can block with our 3/2, and then flash out our Wandering Emperor and give this a counter. We have another ninjutsu. All right, I'm okay with that. So we're gonna get to draw an extra card, but we pump up our creature and give it +1/+1 in first strike. Got him. Nice. There's the moth again. Yeah. Sunblade Samurai. All right, what does this do again? You can make a token. You can exile a tapped creature, gain 2. So I guess let's make a token. That's a me. And then I think we're going to equip and probably just shoot the flyer right now. Say go. If they do have a way to like bounce the token or whatever, we have Wandering Intervention for their, what is this called? Moon Circuit Hacker. Oh, that's right. They can ninjutsu that out. Sure. Well, what I can do now is actually just Wandering Intervention this before blockers are declared, and then they don't get to ninjutsu, and then just trade here. Perfect. Blowout. So they definitely have another ninjutsu card of some kind in their hand. Network Terminal. Okay. Into a modern age, they're going to loot. Do we want to fade into antiquity, any of those? I don't think so. Let's just make another samurai. Let's play out our 4/4 vigilance. Let's attack for 4. And we'll save the fade for something else. I really hope they don't have the Wrath. What was that? Each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. And then it turns into a 2/2 menace that gives... Okay, that's fine. 3/2 vehicle, sure. Let's put a 1/1 counter on that. And these 2 creatures have vigilance. Oh, I forgot to play my land pre-combat. They can crew and block. Okay. I mean, I didn't think they were going to because they want to attack. But slight mistake not to, just in case they did. All right, and we are looking pretty good. They do get a 2/3 flyer here now. They do get to drain me for 1, but we have 6 mana to activate our, what is this called? Bearer of Memory. We have a 4/4 vigilance, 3/3 vigilance. We get to give another counter and first strike with the Wandering Emperor. Yep, I will just block with my 3/3. Wanderer's Intervention there is a little bit interesting. Okay. Let's put a counter on this. And now both of our creatures are immune to another intervention if they have it, and they have to block. So I don't think I'm going to give trample. I think I'm just going to let priority resolve. First strike resolve. They take 4. And then we'll make another 2/2. All right, looking good. Okay, I mean, I will block again. Is it just another reproach or intervention? It was. All right, so we played around it last time by not activating. Nice. And now they're definitely just dead here. Nice, perfect. All right, so Esper. They do have some flyers. We probably want to bring this in. This Repel the Vial to exile an enchantment also did not look bad. I did have 17 lands. Okay. So, shave a land, run the terrarium, cut the emergence, put in the repel, put in the archer, and cut one of the heirs. Oh no, the mentor. That's what I cut last time, wasn't it? Yeah. Great. One game away from 3-0. Let's see if we can get it good with a little green-white here. Game 2 here, final round, up a game. Green-white poopers. We have a very slow hand, but I'm going to keep it. It's got 4 removal spells in it. Okay, well, hopefully they don't roll this over too quickly. Because really I need to get to 6 mana, not just 3. I don't think they have ninjutsu in their hand then. Or they don't have the 1-drop unless they messed up here. Oh, they did. So what they should have done is not played out their planes, because if they draw another blue source, they can't play out their 1/1 flyer anymore. So slight mis-sequencing on their part. We want to just draw that 3/3 reach. It's our best draw, probably. I mean, it's a good card, but we really wanted to have something to do here. Just giving them free loots is not ideal. Oh, they have another one? Yeah, I don't... They keep playing their lands out pre-combat. They shouldn't be doing that. Because once again, they're denying themselves going island into another card. So let's see. The problem with playing Companion is that, I mean, maybe they're keeping the 1/1 flyer because they want to tap down a blocker. I guess I probably just arrest that to stop them from getting too much value back and forth. So they're going to drain me again and then make a 2/2 menace on the following turn with the Reckoning Raid or whatever it's called. I'd be very surprised if they're running out their hacker again, because they want to hack. Yeah, this is bad. So they get to bounce one of their flyers again next turn. All right. We just need to get to 6 mana as fast as possible. The question is, can I survive to get to 6 mana? I think so, because next turn we can flash in the Wandering Emperor, exile a creature, and gain 2 life. Oh, that's right. This doesn't gain haste immediately. Okay, so we're not even taking nearly as much damage as I thought. So they're going to replay their Thopter thingy here. They've certainly gotten a ton of value. So I'll land in the next 2 draw steps, and I think we're okay. Need to find a land next turn. Really need to find a land next turn. So again, we're going to Emperor pre-combat. Exile the menace creature, gain 2 life. And then we're going to block the 2/1 here. We would only take 4 damage if nothing else changes. Uh-oh, the game crashed. All right, well, very unfortunate news, folks. I did some digging on social media, and it turns out right now there is a bug with Tamiyo's completion. If you cast it on a Planeswalker on Magic Online, it actually just crashes the game in an inevitable, or not inevitable, but a continuous loop. So I actually cannot log back in. I don't know if it's me or the opponent that's going to log out, or time out rather, but that's super unfortunate. We're going to have to end it there. I have no idea who's going to get the victory. And this was a really close game still, which is kind of maddening, right? This was going to get exiled. We were going to go back up to 13. We were going to block here. We were going to take 4, maybe more if... Well, no, that's not even true. Only 4 because they cast a completion. And then if we drew a land, we get to wrath the board. So, really sucks. But that's the way it's going to be here. Apparently, yeah, Tamiyo's completion on a Planeswalker crashes the game with no fix on Magic the Gathering Online. So we started off 2-0. We were up a game in the final round. We're going to have to end it there. Kind of a sad place to end it, but apologies. Hopefully you still enjoyed the first couple of matches. We had some good games, some good interactions. And yeah, we'll keep doing these drafts. So thanks for watching, friends. Sorry how it ended. See you next time.